Hi guys, welcome back. It's me again. I wasn't gonna do another video today, or well, record another video today, but I felt it was important to address some of the issues people brought up with the 2 times and 4 times XP, well, not XP, diamonds, uh, game passes being removed from the game, and getting these new, mediocre, if you will, compensation for it. We got noticed that there's gonna be a Q&A soon that they're gonna do. Don't know when, but they're gonna do a Q&A of comments that are left on the post. So if you guys would like to have a question answered, maybe ask it in those comments, and hopefully it'll get answered in the Q&A. This video is mainly about how the game passes are going away and how people are feeling about it, but I feel like we should also talk about the artificial inflation problem, because this is definitely gonna help, but I'm wondering how long it might last before people just start um like overinflating the item's value and stuff, and like I hope they execute it well. It seems like they're actually working on this and it's gonna be good and go over well. Just getting rid of the game passes, and then you're getting these items which you don't even know what they are, and you're getting not only are you getting the items, but you're getting diamonds which you don't know what that is. I've seen comments and they've said I'll put this in the Q&A, going to the Q&A. But we don't know when that's gonna come out. I don't know why they didn't just straight up said that. I mean, I guess they can't have all the information all at once, but I don't. If they're doing this, why didn't they consult the community at all? Basically, they just said, "Oh, we're gonna do this in a month. You guys just have fun." It's kind of like we're kind of being forced to just be okay with this, but this isn't what the people want, you know? And those items, once they come out, they're gonna be artificially inflated too. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I traded this for 20 million," and I just I feel like it's gonna be how it is with the treasure chest and the wind up key thing for the treasure chest hunt that they did in December, but they're gonna overinflate it. It's gonna be a lot for a day, and then it's gonna immediately drop because everyone has it basically. We can look at the badges right now if they're even still in the game and show up. Cause I got them quite a bit ago. Do they? Yeah. 4 times and the 2 times. It says uncommon for both, so I feel like that's what's gonna happen. And let's see what the passes for cause remember the fly on Earth? I think that's what it was, and people got the broomstick from that. That was worth a lot. I think I remember it was worth a lot for a bit, but now it's 90, 80k. Still not bad, but definitely dropped. So I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. And we don't even know how many diamonds we're gonna get. I have a feeling it will equate to the Robux and stuff, how much Robux it was for it. And they're gonna up these. They said that in their Twitter post, but how much are we even getting? How much is this going to be even upped? What we saw last time is that last time they upped the amount you got for Robux, it was like ×2. And if they do that again, then maybe you'll get like probably 150,000, I'm guessing. But like people paid like a lot of Robux for that. And if they just like double the amount of diamonds you get for Robux like they did last time, then you're only gonna get probably like 90,000 maybe, or maybe like 100. Now that's not horrible, but like if we're fixing the inflation issue or something, and if like I've had those game passes for years, like 3 years or something, so I've had them for a while. So if we're like getting rid of that and we're fixing the inflation issue and we're doing all that, is like 100k really like that much for compensation? And I know we're getting items, but we all know they're gonna be artificially inflated for like a day, get sold, and probably for crazy prices, but also like low too. It's gonna be weird, and then it's just gonna drop until like probably 80,000, most likely. Maybe less, depending on how cute they even are. The broom is cute, but you know, that's less than the Sea Sweetheart top. And sure, they could artificially inflate that. I feel like they are. That's just what's been happening lately, but this leaves a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. Like, there's so many things that could go wrong. A lot of people are just upset about this. It's this is a really like bad situation. I'll read out some of the comments I've seen on Twitter. I'll read some of them out, some of the concerns. I should have the post on screen. Cloudy says, I'm not a massive fan of removing game passes, but how much will this compensation give us? 1.4k Robux is a lot of Robux, and personally, I'd hope it make for it. I'd hope it make. Wait. Alright, I'm just bad at reading. My apologies. Will we also be able to see the items and diamond count before this update gets published? And they said selected for Q&A. So, I like, that's a lot of Robux. So as I was saying, like, with what is right now, if they do the 2 times, like they did last time, that's just gonna be like 80, so 98 plus like 98 plus like, I don't know, like 200, so like it just could be just like 105k ish. And or is this being fairly compensated for? I feel it's not. I mean, I saw Palmy, I think that's how you say it. Palmy, she made a video today or yesterday, I'm not sure, about like, oh, I just bought it like a week ago. This isn't what I wanted. And that's completely fair. Like, not only of like the players who have had the game pass for a while are upset, but the people who just got it, they're also like upset by this, and rightfully so. Like, are we really being fairly compensated for this? Is this really fair compensation? Because Royale has been like this for so long, and now they're just changing it up, and a lot of people aren't even happy about it. So after the backlash people are giving, I don't know if they'll change it. they might make an update later because they seem to be actually listening to their community now. They're doing stuff about the diamond and they're going to make it like do the burst thing now. But this feels like a really upsetting situation because like there's some of this is good, but like I feel like a lot of this has just been like I'll read another comment. Cam says, "Hi, I'm truly excited to check out these new, cute accessories, and I'm extremely grateful that you're listening and including all of our feedbacks. But just a quick question. Does this mean that every player will start to farm the exact same amount of diamonds from now on? Or will there be still some kind of game pass? Not exactly, but you know, that can be bought and earn us more diamonds?" Part of me feels upset as I did get these game passes not too long ago, and I'm afraid if these changes might actually decrease the amount of diamonds I earn. Still excited though, and selected for a Q&A. I know I didn't read that well, but you guys get the gist. Like, people like just bought these and have like had these, and like no matter when you got these, you're probably a little bit peeved about this. As long as they do in the Q&A and be like, we've heard your feedback, we're making sure it's good enough, or this is what we have planned, please tell us if this is like enough compensation. They might not do that. I hope they do. I hope they listen, but we can only really hope for now. I found a really good comment on the tweet. Toga says, "Okay, now that Twitter's back up, I can ask this. Before the update drops, will we be getting a leak / picture of the items?" Real High Valks responded, "I'm working on it. I'm hoping to include it in our community Q&A. Dying to show you guys." So we might get a leak of the items. I even said that in my last video. Hopefully we'll get a leak, and looks like we actually might. And I'm dude, that's really good news. Cause like, if what's the point of like saying, oh, these items are so good if you're not gonna show us them? It's just kind of like, oh, just take my word for it, man. Just take my word for it, you know? Okay, so I screenshotted like 4 comments because I thought they were honestly like pretty like important and really like tells us like how the like players are feeling. Fad and Hawa. I'm so sorry I butchered that. I'm not going to lie, I hate this because I paid around $150 in my country's currency for the passes. Honestly, this isn't a small amount of money. I really hope the next update is something good. I didn't even consider that. Other people paid so much more just because of like what the rates are in other countries and all that. Like, that's not a little amount of money. That's like, they paid a lot for that luxury, and now it's just being taken away. Brianna says the rewards better be way higher than 6x what it is now, because otherwise the whole community is going to explode. Me and everyone else in the community want it changes, but if it was that hard to earn diamonds with the game passes, we're gonna need some serious improvements. Completely fair, and I don't think they should just get rid of the game passes, honestly. What they're gonna give us, it doesn't seem fair because I know they're gonna mess it up. It's not gonna be perfect, and we all know that. We don't expect perfection, but this is just like not good. It's not. There's so many issues and so many problems I could come up with these, and I don't. There's just so many issues wrong. I'll go on to the next comment. Star says, we weren't asking for the multipliers to be removed. We were asking for them to not be considered the baseline. What the heck? I'd rather just get that Robux back. That was hard-earned money spent on this game. I will never get that money back, and now it's just gone forever. That's what everyone's been saying. It's just like, I spent money on this. Now we're just getting these shitty items. If I wanted these shitty items, then I would have paid for that. Not Quartz Royal High says, I personally am not happy with removing the multipliers. It seems like shooting yourself in the foot when it comes to fixing earning diamonds. And they were expensive passes too, so I don't know. This seems counterproductive. They were the only good thing for farming. I completely agree. I think that's all the comments I want to read for the video because I've already read like 6 of them. But general consensus is that like what we're gonna get isn't worth what we paid for, and we paid a lot, and that's what we wanted. We didn't pay for these items. We wanted the game passes, and this isn't how we wanted things to be fixed. This is barely even a fix. It's just slapping a band-aid on a bullet wound, you know? I think that's all I'm gonna say for now. If the Q&A comes out, I'll do a video on that. I'll try and do more content like this. I really enjoyed ranting about this though. I'll try and do more of this in the future. I generally made a Twitter account just so I could like read comments and look at the posts Royal High Twitter has been making. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. This is a lengthier video than I've done for the past like 2 other ones, but thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.